Welcome to the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Tonight, if you don't know, we go live every day, 9 o'clock UK time. And what we do, we talk about Thailand, Philippines, Asia. We have a great conversation in the chat about everything what goes down in the community. We also have a 5-point bulletin, and we also have a poll. The poll is which live stream do you like watching the most? And what's coming up most at the moment is nightclub live streaming. It seems like it's coming up at the moment, and lady bar live stream. So yeah, that seems like that's coming up most at the moment. We've been pumping it through at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel and giving it the best we can. So and we've been just keeping focused on our game plan. And doing the best what we can do with what we got. That's what life's about. It's just keeping focus and keeping it together and staying in our lane. In the bottom right hand corner, we have a super chat button, and we spread a lot of love on the super chat. Tonight we got Hennessy for the enemies. We got the Hennessy, and we also got the Jim Beam. Jim Beam. We put the Hennessy first, and then the Jim Beam up there. That's the way we do it down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. We just Nick Drum Freak. What's up, Beth? Stopping to say hello. I see you there coming through at the Club Fillers Inc. Yeah, I'm here, man. We don't stop pumping it through, and we're just doing our thing, man. And just keeping as positive as we can. Okay, just stay in my lane. Okay, there are 5 different lanes. Yeah, we're going to be talking about 5 different lanes today at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel, and we're just giving it as best as we can. You changed your avatar, Emma Escapes? Did you change your avatar? It looks like you changed your avatar. I'm not sure if that's the real you, but I didn't think you had that before. But I think you changed your avatar. Good to see you coming down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. You know how the game is. The race is not for the swift; it's for those who can endure it. You know what I mean? Okay, so you changed your avatar. Wow, that's great, man. That's great. That's nice. It looks nice. ML2. Yeah, hopefully that's man, that's the real you. And the avatar is looking nice. You know what I mean? It's looking nice. It's looking different, without a doubt. You know what I mean? And that's what we do every night. We pump it through, and we keep it as positive as we can. You know what I mean? Stay in our lane. Yes. I haven't seen Broke Farang live stream for a little while. Maybe he's driving from where he was. I think he's leaving Phuket, and he's going to his next destination. I know that's the way it goes sometimes. When you're flying from one destination to another, you ain't got time to live stream it. Just gonna get the job done and keep pushing through. You know what I mean? So we've been turning up every night, doing our live stream, doing our thing, and we're getting through the month, getting through the year, and we've been. He was on the road, yeah. That's what I thought. I thought he was on the road. I thought that's what it was. I thought, yeah, he must be on the road because this is what it's like when you're on the road. It's either you want to live stream it or you just don't want to. And most of the times, yeah, you don't even gonna want to bother live streaming. You're just gonna be like, man, you know what? Let me just allow it. You know what I mean? Let me just allow it. The live streaming game. I'm sure he'll be back on by the end of the week anyway, and pump it through. You know what I mean? Do what he's got to do. Yeah, I'm sure he's got. I'm sure he's got to do what he's got to do. So that's good. Everybody's got to do what they're going to do. Yes, sir. Down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. So, yeah, man. So tonight we're going to talk about lanes. We're going to talk about staying in your lane. We're going to talk about, the kind of different aspects of live streaming when it comes to live streaming in the Thailand genre. And there is different kind of ways. There's all different kind of ways. And I personally respect anybody's lane, whatever way they make their money, whatever way they make their cake, I could put it. Is I respect that. I'm not going to disrespect the way because you make it in a different way to the way I make it. You know what I mean? Yeah, we're gonna. It doesn't mean that you're any better than me or any less than me. Some people seem to think that, but I mean, it's not. Like I said, look. At the end of the day, it takes all sorts to make this whole live streaming work and make it come together. And it makes it all. It makes all different kind of ways to pump it through. You know what I mean? And I appreciate different people doing different things with their live streams, especially when this live streaming game. There is live streamers. There's like I said, there is live streamers that work really hard and take it serious. Some people take it as a hobby. Some people take it as take it. You got a choice the way you want to take it. Most people know that I take it more dead serious, and I more take it as a business. And by taking it as a business, it means that you got to focus on what you're doing and understand that it's a kind of a different road to when it's just a hobby. That means that you got to get a program, you got to get a schedule, you got to get a target every month. And you got to turn up and you got to put the work in. It's a lot of work. It's not like you can just turn up anytime you want if you're doing a hobby. You got to make sure that you're on rota so people know when you are live and what you are doing. You know what I mean? And trying different subjects for different days and keep twisting the subjects around and keep twisting it around and playing with it a little bit, playing with the live streaming game. Like when it comes to us now with our channel, we're due to travel. Our next thing is to travel. We need to travel with the channel. We need to go somewhere. We need to pump it through. You know what I mean? And yeah, we need to travel somewhere to get out, just get out a little bit, get different spiced up. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, you know what I mean? And then you know, yeah, time out for foolishness. There you go, here you go, here you go. It's like it's. It all depends on what you do. Like I said, it all depends on what kind of lane you want to go down. It depends what you want to do. If you're doing it as a business and you're trying to collect revenue from it, you got to work really hard at it and you got to focus on what you're doing and make sure you have a schedule and make sure people know what time you're coming down and what I mean. It still can be entertaining. It still can be fun, but you just got to have a certain kind of a schedule and a certain kind of schedule and pump it through with that. And, respect everybody's lane. It is a tough game when you are doing your live streaming and you're doing well and things are pumping through. People get, there's a lot of jealousy in this game. There's a hell of a lot of jealousy. And, it's just something that comes with the territory. You can't run away from it. I mean, you just have to deal with it. There's jealousy, there's hate, there's envy. But most of the time is that people are not staying in their own lane. That's all it is. It's just if you stayed in your lane and you focused on your lane and focused on what you was doing, then it wouldn't build up so much. There wouldn't be so much, no excuse for it. You know what I mean? Like I said, but some people do it for a hobby. They just do live streaming for a hobby and they just do it. I don't know. Maybe but I mean, most people, some people say they do it part time. What I do find is that some people say they do it part time, and then after a while they flip around, and when they start, they got their super chat on, they got ad set on, so secretly they do want to make money, but they're just trying to mask it off like they're only doing it for fun, but really deep down they really want to do it for money. They just can't find a way of doing it for money or saying it that they're doing it for a business or like you know what I mean. And you can just blatantly just be truthful because in the end, it comes out in the end. It comes out in the end. You know what I mean? They get hungry, they get greedy, they get some super chats, and they start, they start switching. They start, and the real them comes out. It's like, oh man, I thought you weren't doing it for money. I thought you was doing it for a hobby. I thought you was only doing it, you know what I mean? But then, you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. So you ain't gonna trick me at the end of the day. But you know what I mean? There are some people who get tricked. I think everybody's comes in the game. Yeah, I'm just doing this part time. I'm just doing it as a hobby. I got my other things I'm doing. And then when push comes to shove, then all of a sudden they want cake. You know what I mean? So basically, most people want cake. Most people doing live streaming. Most people doing YouTube. Most people doing it for cake. Most people doing it to try and better themselves in some kind of way. And YouTube is costly. That can be costly. You have to pay for your StreamYard. You have to pay for your phone. You have to pay for this. You have to pay for that bandwidth. You have to pay for things. So costs are gonna come out of your live stream. So you got to understand, if you're, it's got to be cost effective. If you don't make dollars, it don't make sense. But your live stream doesn't always have to be about money. It can be about other things as well. It can be about, yeah, it could be about other things. It doesn't just, the first initial thing should be providing a service, and that is either entertainment or, if you want, showing places IRL. If you want to go down the women road, that's up to you. Or if you just want to just work on your personality, some people just want. Some people will just turn up for you because they like your personality. They like the way you are. They want to hear what you got to say. They want to hear your different of opinion of what's going down in the community. Yeah, I mean, there's all different aspects of it, of why. Of why someone will live stream, you know what I mean? And that's all different ways of it, you know what I mean? Is football still on? Is football still on? Is anybody telling me if football still on? It seems like football's still on. A lot of people are still watching football. I don't know if it's finished yet, but I'm not sure when it starts. Usually when the football's on, it does get a little bit quiet on the airways, you know what I mean? It usually gets a little bit quiet if the football's on. You know what I mean? I'm not sure when the football started and finished. Mm. 34 in the chat. We're in the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel on the warm up side of the game, just pumping it through and giving it all we can. You know what I mean? And we're just warming up for another day and working as hard as we can. You know what I mean? And that's what we've been doing with my channel. I've been just turning up every day and working on the future, trying to just push it as far as I can to try and take it as good as we can. But I think for what I've done this year, I'm proud of what I've done. I think I've worked really hard, and I think I've put in a lot of effort. A lot of effort to my live stream, and a lot of a lot of hard work, a lot of dedication. Yeah, it takes dedication in this game to come true. You need that dedication. You need that focusedness. You need that. You need to be pumping it through. You know what I mean? And you need to try and stay in your lane. All these things come into fruition. You know what I mean? Down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. 34 in the chat. We're on a warm up side of the game. Let's keep it pumping through like this. Yeah. OTG coming through at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. You know how the game is. I make people disappear. I ain't got time for that rubbish. I just keep it pumping through. SMS OTG lifestyle coming through at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. We out here, man. Is the football on? Is the football still on, or is it off? I'm not sure if the football's on or off. And the football. I'm not sure if the football's off and off. You know what I mean? Is the football on or is it off? Depends. Okay. Why lots of comments disappear? Well, they disappear these days, which YouTube used to do it, where you used to be able to see the comment up there. And now what YouTube does, they do it so that it disappears. You know what I mean? They do it so that it disappears, so that when people can't, because some people will just come and spam down the chat. And then just to get their name out there, you know what I mean, or to disrupt the chat. But now you can't do that no more. So YouTube decided that, because people could come through with anything, like, bots come through and then trying to promote themselves. And even though you delete them, but still the name is still there, they can still see it. You know what I mean? So someone could come down and promote themselves, or someone could come down and, come around with a stupid account, saying something, and they're getting their point across anyway. They're still getting their name up there. You know what I mean? Even if you delete them or you, put them on a ban list. Which, so the smart thing what YouTube done was said, okay, it was better if we take it so they drop off. They disappear. You know what I mean? They disappear. And that was a smart thing to do. I think that was the best thing to do. So that, you still keep the chats clean. It still keeps the chat clean, but you can have a good. You don't have all these deleted comments, and it's just basically mashing up your live stream, making your live stream look. It doesn't look good. You know what I mean? So they just if you drops off, that means no one don't know. No one doesn't know. Whether it's what's going on. You know what I mean? Mm. So I think that was a good move by YouTube to do that. You know what I mean? Bodies hidden. I think that was a good move by YouTube to bust a move like that. I don't think they needed people to be, because it can be kind of a problem sometimes. It can be kind of a problem sometimes when people come on and they want to get their point across. They could put anything. They could put an address up there. They could put a name. They could put somebody's name just to get the point across, to have a laugh, and it's still up there. It's still flowing through. Even though you banned them, it's still flowing through. Flowing through the chat. So that was the best thing. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Okay, there you go. Yeah, you got some guy who comes through, and it's mostly like you have the same guy who comes through all the time with different account, and I just keep banning them. I know who they are. You know what I mean? It's the same 5 guys in the community who troll me, so they don't have much time on my channel. I just put them on and stick them on the ban list. They can keep making accounts and keep coming through and keep making accounts. Well, you ain't gonna destroy my channel. I mean, you can keep. I know how to do magic. I'll make it disappear. So, that's the way we do it. And that way it keeps the chat kind of more cleaner. Because you got some guys just bored out of their head. They ain't got nothing else better to do, but they just, but come and they would come down with. If I was to open up all my channel, then it would be full of trolls and crazy people, and it would just be crazy, and people would just be attacking each other. It'd probably be like a war zone, and when that's what you don't want. You don't want a war zone. You want to keep it some sort of clean, so you don't have that war zone kind of style, because once it's a war zone, a lot of other people won't come down. Ladies won't want to come in there. Bigger YouTubers won't kind of come, and also the mods would feel kind of a way. You know what I mean? Yeah, so I'm saying they're coming through with the same account again. You know what I mean? Coming through with the same. How many accounts you got? One guy with the same account all the time. You know what I mean? I don't know whether it's Ben or it's probably. I know probably the 5 people. It's probably just Ben. It's bored out their head. They ain't got nothing else to do. Just bored. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I see you, the internet monster. I heard you went live the other day. I heard you went live the other day. What lane should you take if you was in Pattaya? Well, it depends. It's very tough. If you're trying to cover yourself up because you troll so hard, I don't know what to say. People are going to catch you on a reflection. They catch you on a reflection. Remember that? You know what I mean? Many people have been caught on a reflection. You know what I mean? So you got to be careful what you're doing or how you're live streaming, how you want to live stream. So, I ain't got the answers for you, mate. You need to stop trolling, mate, and start super chatting. And now, if you're going to be a live streamer, you can't be a live streamer and be a hardcore troll, because it doesn't really go hand in hand, bro. That's all I can say. You gotta choose one or the other. I see them, Mike, coming through at the Club Phyllis Inc. YouTube channel. We're here, pumping through. You know what I mean? We're talking about live streaming today. We're talking about live streaming. We're talking about YouTube. We're talking about different lanes of YouTube. We're talking about different things, and mixing it up on a Wednesday night down at the Club Phyllis Inc. YouTube channel. That's what we're doing tonight, and I'm not sure if the football is still on, but we're still here. Troll live stream, it doesn't go hand in hand, bro. It doesn't go hand in hand. It doesn't go hand in hand, because a troll's not trying to get caught. A troll's not trying to get caught, and if you're a live stream, you're gonna get caught. and then you're telling people where you are. You're showing people exactly where you are. This is YouTube, and you might piss being a troll. You piss somebody off. So you know what I mean. It's all right, right? You pissed me off now. I remember you. You pissed me. You came in my chat and you pissed me off. Right? You're there at the bar now. Okay. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So it doesn't go hand in hand, bro. You know what I mean? You're live streaming and you want to be a troll at the same time. It doesn't go hand in hand. It doesn't go hand in hand. You're live telling people exactly where you are, where you're in. It's not going to go down too good, bro. Just my advice, anyway. This is YouTube. Yeah, this is YouTube, and you know what I'm saying, you live streaming. It can be very dangerous at some time. It can be if you got enemies. If you actually some people, people got enemies. You got enemies. It's in football ban. You're banning too many people. I ain't banning nobody. I'm just banning trolls. I'm just banning one person who comes around with 50 accounts. I don't ban. My ban list is just person people who come through with 50 accounts. The same people which are here. I ain't ban Internet Monster. He trolls. I ain't ban all these people. I don't ban. I just ban the same person was coming through. With 50, 60, 70 accounts. That's all. It's only the same person coming through with the same account. So I'm not a banner. I told you I'm not a banner. I give people free chances. But if you're just coming through with a different account, I know who you are. I know where you're coming from. So I want to waste my time. You know what I'm saying? Why waste my time? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, so it's not even about that. It's just hire a Thai bodyguard with a well, like I said. So if you want to start being a live streamer, internet monster, my advice is to start cleaning up your act. You know what I'm saying? Because, as I said, this is YouTube. You know what I'm saying? This is YouTube and it can get crazy. You're online. There's crazy people out there online, unfortunately. And you're going to have to get used to that, mate. You know what I mean? And especially if you're in Pattaya. If you're in a place where everybody, you're in this community and once you're there and everybody knows you're there, well, there you go. So be careful. I mean, that's all I gotta say. Yeah, that's all I gotta say, you know what I'm saying? Because, that's what I'm trying to say. It doesn't go hand in hand. Choose the world you want to go down. Either you want to go down to be a live streamer and you want to do live streaming and keep it clean. You don't have to show your face to be a live streamer. Not really. You can still show what you're showing. But you have to show your face to be a vlogger. We know that. There is look at everything Qatar. He's built a channel, 50,000 subscribers, and he hasn't. He hasn't. He hasn't. Okay. Okay. Boss, are you tired sometimes from so much winning? And my dudes whining, winning, winning. I listen, man. Look, at the end of the day, it's like this. You got to make a choice. Would you rather be tired or broke? One of the two. You know what I'm saying? Would you rather be tired or broke? And if you don't want to be, if you make that choice in life, then you know what I mean. And I made that choice. I'd rather be tired than broke. I see the internet monster coming with with your troll super chat there. We appreciate the super chat though, but you know what I mean. I see you coming through with your troll super chat. Is this what I'm trying to say to you? It's in your core to be a troll, so don't try and be a live streamer. Like I said, it's in your core to be like that. You know what I mean? I said it doesn't mix the two. The two don't mix. The two don't mix, bro. You know what I mean? So you better get used to that. We appreciate the love down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. So we've been just pumping it through tonight, 49 in the chat. We're pumping it through down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. And we're just doing the best we can. And we've been doing the best we can and keeping as focused as we can. You know what I mean? And just like I said, so I can even look at my ban list. My ban list is got 200 people on the ban list, but it's not like it's my ban list has just got pure. It's not only a couple of people who's gone a little bit crazy, but you know what I mean, it is you got to keep your chat clean. If you're going professional with your channel, you've got to keep it somewhat clean. You can't keep it too crazy. Because if it gets too crazy, boy, your channel is going to be a mess. You know what I mean? It's going to be a mess. It's going to be a mess. You know what I mean? That's just the way I do my thing. I don't really, if it's someone taking a mick out of someone bullying someone, I don't keep it on my channel. I don't do that. Some other people do. Other people don't mind having people bullying people on their channel and bullying names and. I see some things about me. I think to myself, how the hell can you keep that? You don't look at your chat and say, boy, you know what? I don't think I want that in my chat. You know what I'm saying? Some people. So if there's anything to do with any of that or other YouTubers or anything like that, I don't. I don't keep it. Anything, the Ben's rice cooker and all them foolishness and all these kind of things and all these stupid stuff. I don't. I just get rid of it, man. I mean, you can, you know, because a lot of the things are just people trying to come true with, be more on, damn. All these I don't keep them kind of stupid things on my channel. I don't think it looks good for when the other YouTuber comes on the channel either. When the other YouTuber comes on the channel, fake honey cold there on the ban list. When other YouTubers come on the channel, they see someone calling out, they're mimicking them. It doesn't look good. So, you gotta somewhat clean up, you know what I mean? And don't make it all be So my ban list ain't even bad. It's just got the same old jargons, copy names, this that. A few name brands down there which don't need to be on here. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, ain't that bad. Ain't bad. You know what I'm saying? Just looking at that, from picture. Yes, sir. You know what I mean? Okay. Why do you exclude Ben Newton? I exclude Ben Newton because Ben Newton has no control. He has to. Ben Newton has a problem in his brain, and I'm not his dad. I'm not his father. He wants to go around the community and begging for my attention. He wants to come on my chat and tell me, he wants to try and put me down to make himself feel better. I mean, go and put someone else down, man. I'm not babying people out here. I tell him 100 times, and when he comes to the chat, he wants to make it into a war zone. Then he wants to fight with someone else, and then he's something else, and then it's always like, just all out of lane. Everything out of lane. Everything out of lane. You know what I mean? Stay in your lane, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then he wants to come and tell me that, you're not going to get no super chats because you're sitting in a chair because he's trying to say that I'm better than you because I do IRL. And say he's a prime example of the story tonight. Someone I just don't need around childish behavior. You know what I mean? Grow the hell up, man. You know what I mean? Okay. Yeah, okay. So you know what I'm saying? You just need to grow up, man. Just grow up. I ain't got time to be babying people. I ain't got time to keep babying people and babying people. If anybody else can put up with all that rubbish, they can. I'm trying to run a professional channel and trying to run. I don't need people telling me rubbish every day and telling me this and telling me out of lane, completely out of lane. So I just stick them on any like people like these 3 people I put on or about 3 or 4 people I put on the ban list, which I don't want to be talking about every day. One of them is Ben, one of them is Steph, one of them is the captain, and one of them, I mean, and I don't want to talk about them, you know what I mean? I talk about something else, you know what I mean? And you could enjoy, you stay in your lane and enjoy your channel. You know what I mean? I enjoy mine. That's the way it's supposed to be. You're not supposed to be, talking about one person every day. Yeah, okay? You know what I mean? Okay. I don't care if they're a potential donor. If you come in across like this guy, he donated. But if you're coming across trying to destroy the channel, like he's gonna do, he's gonna come across now. He's gonna game plan. His game plan is come in the chat, and his chat is gonna try and make up. He's gonna come in here. Look, he's gonna say the same thing he says every day. He's gonna throw a donor, but then he's gonna spam down the chat 101 times. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, what's that all about? You're trying to run a 5-point bullet and talk about educational things and talk about smart things and have smart people talking, and you got some guy just all running all over your chat. And next minute you have, and that's one of the reasons why I get rid of people. And the other reason is that when people start talking about other YouTubers all day long, all night long, your chat just becomes a chat of people talking about something all day. You ain't change the subject, man. Talk about something else. Talk about the subject of the day. You understand? I don't want to talk about the same person every single day, every single night, every single day. So I just say, man, get out, man, get out. You keep moving, man. Too much childish behavior, man. I'm saying just stay in your lane and just enjoy it. But YouTube isn't serious. Stop worrying. It's serious to me. It's serious to me. It's serious to me. Anything what makes me £1,500 in one day is serious. Anything what makes me money every single month is serious. Anything what I can buy all these things around me and drink Hennessy for free and drink champagne for free and buy Versace glasses and spray for smell good and look good and for free. Yeah, I take it serious. Anybody who makes me money, think what makes me money, where I can do without it and I can make money every month is serious to me. So it might not be serious to you, but it's serious to me. 100% serious to me. I can tell you, you know what I'm saying? I'm 100% dead serious with my YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what makes me money. So if you don't want to go clowning yourself around, I mean, I'm not going to judge no one. You don't do it, but not me. Not me. Thank you very much. Mark Crow coming through at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel tonight. Good to see you there, Crow. Coming through at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Good to see you there, man. You know what I'm saying? Mark coming through with the Hennessy shot. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. That's what it's about on the warm-up Hennessy side of the game. Warming up the game and warming up the pipes. You know what I mean? And so there you go. Coming through at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel tonight. You know what I mean? There you go, coming through at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Yeah, you are right. That Dixie guy, I don't need the troll money. I don't need him coming in the chat trolling. he's coming through with another account. He's going to get banned again tonight. I don't need it because he's not doing nothing for us. He's not. I didn't turn up. I didn't come up and turn up every night for the whole year to be someone just come down the chat just spinning on top of their head. I don't mind having the jokes and the laugh, but I'm just, yeah. Come on, bro. You know what I mean, there's a point where you have to say to yourself, boy, yeah, this guy's going in. He wants to come spamming down my chat. That's the one I am. So, I don't know. People say I take my YouTube too serious. I don't think I do. Sometimes I have laughs and jokes, but you got to be serious, bro. You got to be serious. People taking their hard-earned money out of their pocket and put it in your pocket. You better start getting serious. You know what I mean? There you go. Mark coming through at the Club Fillers Inc. on the warm-up side of the game. Big up Mark coming through at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel tonight. Okay. Yeah. So, there you go. There you go, good vibes. All right, there you go. Keeping it, pumping it true down at the Club Fillers. Exactly, boss. Thanks for that, Mark. That's all I'm trying to say. That's all I'm trying to say. You know what I mean? Anybody can run their channel anyhow they want to run it. If you want to just do it YouTube for fun, you're doing it for a laugh. There ain't nothing wrong with that. But stay in your lane and don't tell someone else to do what they want to do with their channel. Because look, man. I don't respect what you do. I don't respect that you don't disrespect people. I don't respect that you have to disrespect someone else to try and make yourself feel better. I don't respect that you have to go for the whole community to try and diss everybody. Everything what you're about, I'm not about. Dysfunctional behavior, degenerate stuff. It's just everything I'm not about. You know what I mean? I'm the total opposite what you're about. So I don't really need you. I don't need that around me. You know what I mean? It's childish. I'm not really with the childishness. I've got things to do. If you want to do that, you ain't got no respect for the boss. You go around. I see you on every kind of channel making comments with spanners, and it's you, trying to disrespect the boss. You ain't got no respect. Learn to have some respect. Learn to have some respect. Learn to respect everybody's lane and respect yourself at the same time. If you want to be a degenerate, do it in your own lane. Don't do it in mine. You know what I mean? So you don't expect to get respect. Respect is earned, not given. You understand? So, you know what I mean? Respect is earned, not given. So there you go. Enough said. I see you there coming through with the Hennessy shot there. Trouty coming through at the Club Fillers. Serious versus foolishness. No, I mean, I don't mind having a laugh and a joke. And we're always going to have a laugh and a joke. But, you know what I mean? Big up Trouty coming through at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. And, so... big up, man. Good to see you tonight. And I appreciate the crypto side of the game today. You know what I mean? Big up for that down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. You know what I mean? Yes, sir. Down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. So we're, I don't. So big up for that. Big up for the next speaker. I don't respect you because I don't respect anything you're about. You're total opposite. Why I have to respect? Why would I respect? Respect is that. I respect a person who wakes up in the morning, who smells good, look good, be the best version of himself, and wants the best for everybody else, and always revolving and trying to better themselves and do the best things for their life. No, I don't respect a person who has to put someone else down or disrespect someone else to try and make themselves feel better or disrespect the boss. If you're going to disrespect the boss, you're not going to get no respect from me, bro. None. Zero respect. Yeah, you don't get none. Respect is earned. You earn the respect. You understand? So don't go crying. You earn it. You did it. Let's see if we can get another Hennessy shot. I'm getting busy. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting busy. Right. So there's one shot here. Is Charity coming through with a shot? Is that a shot? There's one shot there, and there's one shot here. That's three shots. And Charity came through with the 10 soldiers. You know what I mean? So yeah, that is what I'm saying. So okay, you know what I mean? I don't need to give you anything, bro. I don't need to give you respect. What I need to do, I don't need to give you respect, man. I don't need to. I only respect. I respect, as I said, what I'm all about is the total opposite what you're about. So, you know what I mean? So I choose not to be around nobody like that who have them around me. You have a choice. Listen, you have a choice in life. You have a choice in life who you want to be around. You do. You do have that choice in life. Let me explain something to you. You have that choice in life who you want to be around. If you want to be around crazy people, you want to be around dysfunctional people, you want to be around, cribs, bloods, people what you're doing. What do you think your day is going to be normal? You think you're going to wake up in the morning, your day is going to be normal? You're hanging around with all these thugs and criminals or people which are trying to disrespect other people or bring down other people or trying to destroy other people's life. Or you're moving around with haters. You are the sum of the five people you move around with. If you're moving around with haters and bums and criminals, the only thing is going to rub off on you. That's what you are. Birds of a feather flock together. So you have a choice. You have a choice in life. You wake up in the morning, you say, I have a choice. Who am I going to be around me? And the way who is around you is going to decide what you are like at the end of the day. When you go to bed at night, you're going to make how you feel. I go to bed and I sleep good. I sleep well. You understand? Because I choose to have great and amazing people around me, like, London Cabby, my 5, 7 pillars, Trouty, this one, that one, I can keep going, Cheap Charlie's a good guy, this one, that one. I choose to have great people around me. I don't choose to have people which are acting dysfunctional and crazy and doing crazy stuff because that's going to be a reflection of the results of your life. Understand that. So that's coming straight from the boss. You understand? Thank you. So like we can move on now. You know what I'm saying? Right. So this is for the shot here down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Before I ban this guy, let's get this shot out of the way. Richie Q. Let me before I ban him. Big up for the shot there at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Mm. It's not average, son. Anyway, let's keep it going down at Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Let's keep pumping through. Let's keep pumping through at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. See, this is what I don't have in my chat. Okay. Um, yes, I am not trying to send anybody to jail. I'm going to because enough's enough, and I'm going to ban you because I don't keep Tom broke for Tom on my channel. But I'm going to because enough's enough. You only give people so much chances, and that's it. If you give somebody a white flag, you tell them stop, and they throw the white flag away. Well, then the only option is that other way. There's no other way to it. There's no other choice. Don't go crying when it happens. If you were smart, and then they're gonna sit there and say, "I'm smarter than you." If you were smart, you wouldn't be doing all this shit, and everybody knows the shit you're doing. You'd be saying, "Oh, everybody knows what I'm doing," and I'm gonna keep quiet because this guy has got all the ammunition to send me to jail. So I'm not gonna go to jail. So all I'm gonna do is keep myself quiet. He gave me the white flag. So what do you think is gonna be next? You think people are just gonna pamper you and just keep pampering you, pampering, man? People gonna send your ass to jail, bro. You're doing crazy. We living in a new day. When it came to the Belfield situation, it's a new day now. You can't go around the YouTube and start bullying people and harassing people and doing all these things and sending emails and sending phone calls. Them days are over. You get caught, bang, you go to jail. Bang. Because they're not playing no more. And that's what I try to say. That's why I call the peace treaty. But if you don't listen, you're going to have to feel. That's what we say in Jamaica. If you don't listen, you must have to feel. You have to feel it because you're not listening. So, boy, don't blame me. You understand? I got business to take care of. I'm a businessman. I ain't got time to be wasting around with people who are fooling the ass. You understand? You fool the ass, you go to jail and fool the ass. You understand? You learn something. You understand? You better learn around here. This is what it's like. You learn around here. Learn something. And don't sit there crying when you're in jail. Say, "Oh, I don't." You're smarter than everybody else. Be smart. Be clever. Say, "Boy, you know what? I'm not going to do that because, boy, everybody knows my business. Everybody knows what I'm doing. So I'm going to keep myself in my corner and keep quiet. I'm not going to keep doing it so I end up bloody in jail and start crying about it. I mean, don't cry about it. Don't blame other people for your bad behavior. That's your bad behavior. You understand? Don't blame nobody else. It's your bad behavior. You're not a child. You're not a kid. You know exactly what you're doing, and everybody knows what you're doing. So look, let me just finish with it there. Thank you very much. Let's keep moving. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Oh. Anyway, let's keep it moving down the club. But guys, we're not going to talk about trolls today, and I don't want to talk about anything else. We want to talk about something positive. We're talking about lanes today, and you know what I mean? You're big drinking the best drink, Hennessy. You know what I mean? Okay, yes, sir. Thanks for that. You know what I mean? I appreciate that. You know what I mean? Right. Okay, I appreciate that. So I'll keep it pumping through. You know what I mean? Right. Okay. Okay. You know what I mean? I don't do that, bro. I'm a businessman, my man. Sorry to tell you, bro. I'm a businessman. I'm a businessman. I don't do that. I got too much to lose. You know, we're not on the streets, my man. We're not on the streets, my man. I'm a businessman. Look, it's like this in life. Let me tell you something about life. And I know where you're coming from, where you come from. Where if you're a true man, if you're a true picture of what you are there. I know where we come from. We don't go to the police. You don't go there. You handle it the way you handle it. And we're not going to say that on YouTube. But the point is, I'm a business. When you turn a businessman and you've got all these things to lose, you ain't got time for that. You handle it you have to do things in the right way. You're gonna have to do it in the right way because you've got too much to lose. Because that one, let me tell you something. Yeah, I am I know people who has had everything in this world, millions and millions of pounds. Look what happened to Takeoff the other day. You know, he got millions and millions of pounds, but because of ego and because of street and keeping it real, he's sitting there and he gets hit by a stray bullet from some loser who's there who's got nothing to lose. They ain't got nothing to lose, these people. Spraying up the room, gets hit by a spray bullet and he's out of the game. And he's a multimillionaire. You're a multimillionaire. You should not be there. You're a multimillionaire. You're a businessman. You've been blessed. You're special. You don't be there. You let them handle it. You act different. You see, when you start acting normal and you can't change, you think I'm going to keep it real. I think I'm ghetto. You see, it's stupidity because that's what I'm trying to say to you. So you choose your road. Either you're going to be a businessman or you're going to be a criminal, a thug. One of the two. And I chose when I was younger, before I was 20 and I was 20 years old, I was a thug. Yes, I would. I was a thug and I was stupid and I do stupid stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's stupid stuff. I ran into traps. You start running into traps. People will set traps for you, like trying to come around your house and knock on your door, and you running out there with a hammer and do it. That's a trap, my man. You're young. You're dumb. When you become a businessman, you handle it as a business way. You say, okay, right, okay. And you say, okay, there's somebody coming around my house and he wants trouble. Boom, there you go. Go pick him up and send him where he's supposed to go. So understand, you can't be a businessman and a thug at the same time. You're either going to have to choose your two roads you're going to be one of the two. It doesn't go hand in hand. You know, I mean, two different rules. You're playing pool or you're playing snooker. One of the two. So there you go. Okay. I mean, okay. I'm cool. I'm not wound up. I'm very cool. We're going to go into our 5 point bulletin now, so I'm not wound up. We're going to be talking about, this is the subject we're talking about today, so I don't mind talking about it, but I'm not wound up at all. I'm very cool. I've been having a very good time over the last year or so, and I've been very cool in my lane, and I'm happy with the way I've worked this year. I've worked really hard, and I'm happy with my channel and everything what goes down, you know what I'm saying? But we're living in a new day. This is 2023 coming up. And what we do before, we cannot do no more. We're living in a whole new day. Just understand it. So, there's no more pussyfooting around. It's time to get real. You know what I mean? This is a place of business. So you have to act it as business. You know what I mean? You got to understand that. And if you understand that, then we're cool. But anyway, there you go. Right. So we're gonna go into the five lanes today. And when I meant lanes today, what I meant is that, and you need to listen to this true, and you need to listen to this because there's a lot of people trying to disrespect people because there's no need to disrespect everybody's lane because, like I said, a girly bar stream is making the more money out of all of us in this live streaming game. So there is money out there to be made, but just respect everybody's lane. Don't disrespect anybody because he's doing something great. Because I'm not gonna, what I'm saying, whatever way you're gonna do it. Okay, right. Let's keep it going down at Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Okay. Right, what I mean? Like I said, I'm not going to put up with you for much longer, my man. You're not going to put up for much longer. So, like I said, please calm down. You're going to have one more chance, and then you're out the game. Just one more chance, you're out the game. That's the way I do it. So I gave you enough chances. There you go. Okay, you know what I mean? Okay, so guys, we're going to get into the story, the lanes today. We're going to get into the lanes, that what I mean by lanes, right? And what I mean by lanes is that there is different lanes of live streaming in YouTube. You understand? And we're going to talk about the different lanes today. Let's get into that. Keep the super chat pumping. Let's get the Hennessy going. We're going to talk about different lanes today and why everybody should respect each other's lane and not go around bickering and disrespecting other people and making people disrespecting other people to make themselves feel better. You know what I mean? There's no need for that. But let's get into it like this down at the Club Fillers in YouTube.
Yeah. Uh-huh. 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 Yeah. Uh-huh. 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 Uh-huh.
Right down the club. Somebody says IRL is the best lane. I agree. I agree with that. We're gonna go to number one, number five, guys. IRL live streaming. Yeah, I agree with that. Shot of Hennessy for the boss. Let me get a shot of Hennessy, and we're gonna be talking about IRL. We're gonna be talking about IRL now. IRL live streaming. I can agree that you are out in the field and you're showing live streaming and you're doing your IRL live streaming and is probably the best thing you can do when it comes to YouTube. You understand? It's probably the best thing you can do. It's interaction with different people. You're outside. And people like to see that. You understand? And like I said, you cannot knock IRL. There's some, there is IRL is a great thing, and you're putting a lot of effort. You've got to put a lot of effort in to do IRL. You have to do a lot of effort. It's a lot of effort, and it can be draining. If you're doing it a long time. Big up to Crow coming through at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Big up for the super chat there. Appreciate you, bro. Mm, mm, mm. I see you there, bootleg. Good to see you tonight, bro. Good to see you there tonight at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Good to see you. Right. So IRL is a great thing. It's probably somebody said it's the best. Probably the best thing you could do when it comes to your YouTube channel. You're out there in the field. You're showing everybody live streaming. You're doing your thing. You know what I mean. You can see different aspects of live streaming. You can go for something to eat. You can show the outside. You can keep it clean as well, make it nice and clean so that it's very YouTube friendly. You know what I mean? You can, you don't have to show anything crazy. You can be outside and people can get a different, sometimes when I watch an IRL live stream and I feel like I'm there. I feel like I'm there itself. It's very interesting, to see the IRL live streaming and see people walking around. We can get different aspects of all around the world. That's why I say it's one of the best because we can see all around the world, all around Asia, if anything, or wherever they are. And IRL is so that's some there's a lot of people what likes this lane and enjoy this lane, and I respect that. That's this their lane. I respect their lane. That's what they do. You know what I mean? And you don't have to bring women You don't have to bring women as an IRL. You don't. Because let me tell you something, right? You don't have to bring women on your stream to make money. You don't. You don't have to do you don't have to do that. Just understand that. Because there's an audience, there's many people out there who don't want to see you with women on your stream. They want to see they want to see you doing family friendly IRL, and doing some great stuff and walking around and showing some food and showing some places around. They don't want to see nothing to do with no women, nothing to do with it. And the minute you put women on, they're gone. They lose respect for you because you're on a different road. It's a whole different ball game. You understand? This is what I'm trying to say to you, to respect everybody's lane. You understand what I'm saying? So with your audience, you got to understand. You got to be careful of your audience. The most important thing is giving the audience what you want, what the audience like, and what they want. And you can mix and blend it as much as you can. So, okay, you can mix and blend it as much as you can. All right. Okay. Right. Okay. 65 in the chat. Let's keep it pumping through at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Good to see you. So the one thing about IRL, I must say, is that I don't make money with IRL live streaming, but I still do it in the daytime, and I still do it as a bonus on my channel. I do it as a bonus because one thing about YouTube is like this: you've got to find what works for you. You've got to find what works the best for you, and that's just like business. You know what I mean? Just find what the best for you and double down on it. But it doesn't mean that you can't play around. It doesn't mean you can't play around with it a little bit and do some other things with it, do some room streams and try other things as well. But if you know in yourself that something ain't working, you can still do it, but you just don't do it. Or it can't be your main thing, because if it ain't gonna work for you, what's you doing something you ain't gonna be? You ain't gonna. It doesn't work for you. Your audience don't like it. Your audience don't support you with. You understand? So if your audience supports you with it and you make money out of it and it's great and it's clean and it's good for YouTube, it's probably one of the best things IRL. Okay, let's see what's going on. You know what I mean? Again, people won't. People won't. I'm telling you, people won't respect you just because you show women, because you're not showing a woman in the Western world, which is doing a 9 to 5 job and coming home. They'll respect you if you got one woman and you're staying with one woman and you're with one woman and you're just chilling with that woman. That's cool. That's cool. You understand? But if you're just with all kind of different random women, not everybody wants to see that. People want family friendly content where they can walk around and see the place. They don't want nothing to do. It's like the high class tourists don't want nothing to do with single man side of the game. A high class tourist don't want nothing to do with it. No form. They don't want to see it. They don't want to look at it. They don't want nothing to do with it. A high class tourist don't want to see it. They're never going to take themselves to Walking Street because it's got there everywhere. They don't want it. They want to see. They want family friendly content where they can see and they can look around, and they just don't want to see a woman on your stream. And you got a kind of woman which is you just met her just today. What's she doing? How come she's with you? We all know the game. You understand? So you got to get that through your head. It's not about sticking a woman on the stream and think you're going to win. You might win a certain audience, and we're going to go on to that. We can talk about that later. But there's a lot of audience who don't want to see nothing. Don't want to see no women. They just want to see. They just want to see. They just want to see some great stuff and have a great evening with some nice family friendly stuff. Okay, there you go. I see you there, Harriet. Long time no see. No women meets the boss standards. That's quite funny. That's quite funny. You meet the boss's standard, Harriet. You do. You ran off the stream. I ain't seen you from the last time we had that funny joke about you. You know what I mean? So what do you want to show if there's no women? People want to see basically outside, wherever you are IRL. People want to see IRL. People want to see the place where you're at. People want to see the food you eat. People want to see interact with normal people. People want normality. They want normality. They don't want nothing to do with single man side of the game. They want to see you walking around and showing the shop, showing something else, showing the place where you're at. So they get the experience before they even get there. That's what they want. But they don't want to see no single man side of the game. I'm not saying every one person is like that. I'm just saying there's audiences like that but don't want to see that. Because think about it, if you're sitting downstairs, if you're sitting inside with your family, with you, your family, and your kids and your wife, do you want to see a guy there in bloody Thailand, you know, rubbing up and down with on doing single man side again with a bloody a girl he just met? I mean, come on, do you want to see that? No, it's not. You want to see something which is you can say, oh, this is beautiful. It's a beautiful country. It's lovely. It's nice food. Oh, it's a nice place to be, and you can go here and look. You can go here. If you ever come here, you can come to this restaurant, and you can come here. And if you ever come here, this is a nice place. And you're doing IRL, and you're showing them something great, and nothing to do with single man side again. Trust me, believe me. So yeah, you got to get with that one. Yeah. Okay. Okay. There you go. Can watch Good Millions. uh, okay. No, they don't want to see dime pieces. Sorry. I mean, you need to get that through your head. They don't want to see dime pieces. No. Like I said to you, if you're sitting outside, if I'm sitting with my wife and I'm sitting with my child and I'm watching your live stream, do I want to see a dime piece? Do I want to see dime pieces? Or do I want to see something which is structural, is IRL in real life live streaming. You know what I mean? And walking around and seeing people and interacting with people and talking with people, but not just seeing women. You need to get that through your head, man. I mean, I'm not trolling you at all. I mean, I don't know I don't know how hard I can tell you that I'm not trolling you at all. You know what I mean? I'm not trolling you at all. There's no trolling in it. You know what I'm saying? There's no trolling in it. You know what I mean? So there is no trolling in it. So I'm dead serious. I'm being 100% serious. The reason why you can't get it through your head because you're so stuck up with this monger inside of the game, and you can't get with the family. It's like, you know what it is with you, like, well, you don't understand. I see you there, Baron, coming through. Sorry, Baron, I just missed you. Good to see you there, Baron, coming through at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. What it is, you just so stuck up with the fact that you're in the single man side of the game. You can't get that. YouTube don't even want that. YouTube doesn't really want you doing single man side of the game style content. I mean, you can't even put a thumbnail with a bloody single with a real sexy lady no more on your street on your channel. You can't even do that no more. They're gonna want to take it down. Have you seen it noticed lately because of the last year now? They've come with these new rules. People used to just put thumbnails of it's all cut down now. People are not doing it no more. They can't even put thumbnails. So they're not interested, nothing to do with no bloody but I'm not knocking it. I'm not knocking it. I'm not knocking it. We're just talking about live streaming. So let me just be in my lane because I know guys are going to be twisting the story around. I'm just saying, when it comes to IRL, we're talking about IRL now. When it comes to IRL, you respect everybody's lane. This is what I said to you. Respect everybody's lane. Don't disrespect somebody's lane because you think that, oh, I ain't going to put one and I got a dime piece and I'm winning. Because that's not necessarily winning. It's not even winning in a YouTube game. YouTube don't want to see that. They want to see family-friendly, proper content. So just stay in your lane. And if your lane is to do that, then there's no problem. But I'm just saying, don't disrespect someone else's lane. That's what I'm trying to do. Yeah, I mean, OG Billy Blue coming through at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Good to see you. You know what I mean? Good to see you. If you got any sensible comments, I'll answer them. If you want to just have fun. The genre is mongering genre. Maybe you need to move to a different genre. I don't think it's mongering genre personally. I don't think it's mongering genre. I don't think it's mongering genre personally. I think it's the people who are Asian Thailand genre. It's a Thailand genre. Personally, I don't think it's mongering genre. Because if it's mongering genre, there's 63 in the chat. There is bloody 5 live streams opening right now with ladies dancing. Why are you not there? Why are you not there? Why are you not there? They should have 4 times more than me. 200 people in the chat. You go there, they got 3 or 4 people in the chat. It's a Thailand genre. People want to see Thailand. People want to see different sides of Thailand. And I'm not knocking it. Just understand what I'm trying to say. I'm not knocking it. That's your game. But I'm just saying to you, if you don't necessarily have to make money that way. You know what I mean? And if you like hanging out with women, well, stay in your lane. That's the whole point of what I'm trying to say. If you like hanging out with women, stay in your lane. Just say, look, it's not for me. It's not for me to be doing IRL and doing all these things, and I've got no women and things like that. I find it boring. Stay in my. But don't go around saying, "Oh, as what you said on." I see you saying around all the community. Barry hasn't had a lot. Get on his stream for the last year. Can we help getting Barry on his stream? You're out of lane. You're out of lane. You know, this is what I'm trying to say. That's why I lose respect. Because it's like, hold on a minute. You know, I'm working hard here in my lane, and you're trying to disrespect my lane to make yourself feel better. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You're trying to make yourself feel better. Don't do that. You know what I mean? This is the whole point of the live stream. Stay in your lane, enjoy it. If it's not for you, it's not for you. Then respect everybody. Respect is earned, not given. Right, let's keep it moving. Right. Anyway. Okay. Barry, I try IRL shower stream. Yeah, okay. That's funny. I see you there, Lotto coming through. I see you there. Right, let's keep it coming. Right. So I hope everybody's on the same page. And like I said, like someone else said in the beginning, IRL is probably the best streaming to do. But what I'm trying to say to you is this. If it's not your lane, like I did say, me personally, I don't make my money from IRL, but I still do it. I still do it in Boston as much as I can, or wherever I am in the UK. But I don't knock no one else who does it. So that's just not. That's what I'm trying. That's what I'm trying to say. So let's keep it moving because we got to keep it moving because the night is still young. Right, let's go on to something that someone else might like, what you might like. Let's go on to what this guy might like. He might like this. You know, right. So the object is not to put women on the stream. I mean, you just still don't get it. You see what I'm trying to say? You just don't get it. The object for you is to put women on the stream. So stay in your lane. How hard is that for you to understand? Is that too hard, difficult for you to maintain through your brain? If your object of you to put it on the stream, okay, cool. Well, stay in your lane, but don't put no one else down because you're disrespecting the genre. You're saying, well, I'm better than you because I've got a girl on my stream and you haven't. That's out of lane. Right, let's keep it going. Anyway. Okay, let's keep it going. The lady bar live streams. Now, baby, the most money you're ever going to make on a live stream is going to be a lady bar live stream. I think, personally, you're going to make the most money you're ever going to make is a lady bar live stream. You understand? You know what I mean? And, you know, guys, I'm not going to ask you a question because you fully understand. So you're trying to have fun. So have fun in the chat. But if you want to ask some question, ask some question. It's different for everyone. Josh seems to do as much now. Right. So let's get to number 4. But lady bar live stream is probably the most money you're ever going to make. Right? Now, the point is, I'm not knocking the lady bar live stream. It's a great thing. It's a good thing. But it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to. I'm not going to say because I'm doing lady bar live streams now, I'm better than you because you're doing IRL. This is what I'm trying to say. This is the point I'm trying to make. And I'm sure everybody's sensible enough to understand what I'm trying to say. If it's your lane to do bar live streams and you make money out of it, and it's probably going to make the most money you're ever going to make, well, then do it. It doesn't suit everybody, though. It doesn't suit everybody. Some people just don't like doing that. Some people are like, I just don't like doing it. Even though it could make me money, even though the crowd could send me super chats and things, I just don't like doing that. It's not organic to me. You got to do what's organic to you, because you have a choice. You have a choice of anyone you want to pick when it comes to this game. And you could keep doing IRL, and if it's not working for you, it's not working for you, and it's just not working for you. That's cool. But you got a choice. You understand? And if you decide, boy, you know what, this girly live stream is lame, because I've seen people do that. I've seen people say, man, this girly live stream is lame. This is lame. This ain't for me. And this is crazy. This is, I'm probably going to get my channel shut down if I carry on like this. You know what I mean? It's probably going to get my image ruined I'm going to probably ruin my brand if I carry on like this. And then someone does something crazy, and then you've got to be careful that someone doesn't pull up their top or some crazy shit like that. Man, this is crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, for example, could you ever see a big YouTuber with 400 or 500 subscribers doing a bar live stream, a lady bar live stream? Could you see that? Could you see that? No, I can't really see that. I can't really see a big YouTuber with 400 or 500 subscribers doing a bar live stream. You understand? Because it's too risky. It's too risky. It could be anybody. Could be at YouTube, see your channel, something could happen, and pop, boom, delete you just like that. It's too risky. You understand what I'm saying? So what I'm trying to say to you is this: I'm not knocking bar live stream, and I will tell you, lady bar live streams will probably make the most money out of all the streams you're ever going to make. I'm guarantee you that. You know what I mean? But you know what I'm saying? Don't, if that's your lane, enjoy your lane, and stay in your lane. You know what I'm saying? You know, right, righty ho. Let's see if we can get see what's going on. This is what's going on down the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Okay, right. So most of you understand. Like I understand. Listen, I'm not going to keep explaining over and over and over again because you guys understand, but you want to have fun in the chat. So most people understand what I'm trying to say, the logic of what I'm trying to say. So I'm not going to keep it explaining and explaining and explaining and explaining. You know what I'm saying? If you want to have fun in the chat, you can have fun. You can say, yeah, this, that. But you. I've said it 101 times, and you understand where I'm coming from. Right. And if you do want to know about what my channel is a single man's travel channel. It's a single man's travel channel, but it's also an educational travel channel about Thailand, Philippines, and entertainment. And we also drop a little knowledge in there at the same time. So we got a little bit of knowledge, we have a little bit of fun, we have a little bit of chat hangout, we have a little bit of everything. We have some super chats, we have some fun. And at the moment, we haven't traveled for the whole year, and we're very lucky that we got for the whole year without traveling and still have a channel. That's very difficult. It's very difficult to just go for the whole year and not travel and still have a channel because people could have just run away from me like, man, I'm not seeing the world or I'm not traveling and this and that. But we've had with these people have stuck with me and stuck with me through, and we're still here to today. So you know what I mean. So just get it. Enough cake for all lanes, boss. I agree. There is enough cakes for all lanes. There is more than enough cake for all lanes because you can make cake in any lane you want to do it. You can make cake in any lane, but the point is the most cake you're going to make is a lady bar stream. Try it. You're not going to get more than that. Trust me, and I've studied this game throughout. The lady bar live streams, when you're on the pilot, you know, it really does kill it. OG Billy Blue, I appreciate that, man, coming through with the fire. Oh, damn, I pressed that. I put Hennessy instead of Jim Beam. Let me put that down there. I put Hennessy. That's how much I'm confused tonight. I'm confused tonight, man. You nearly got me there. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Walking streams also get boring to watch. It's boring for you. It's boring for you, but it's not boring for someone else. It's not I'm trying to say you're out of lane because you're trying to say it's boring because it's boring for you. But for other people which have got their family and they've got their children, they've got their this and it's not boring for them. For me, it's not boring. For me, it's not boring. For me, I like to watch it. I enjoy watching it boring. But you're so caught up with the ladies and mongering and all kind of things and all kind of crazy stuff that you think, oh, I want to see some degenerate stuff. I don't want to see some nature and I don't want to see some nice. For me, it's not boring. For me, I'm very interested because I'm a Thai man. I love Thailand and I want to see different types of Thailand. You know what gets boring for me? If somebody goes down to Walking Street or Pattaya and they just walk because I've been seeing every nook and cranny. It's like I've seen it, I've done it. It's like it's the same thing. But somebody, it's not boring for me. You know what I'm saying? It's like I said, it's boring because you're so caught up in the mongering side of the game that you can't you can't you know what I mean? Yeah, sorry, you got me on that one. You nearly got me there, Jim. You nearly got me. You nearly got me. Now someone else has got to send a shot for the other Hennessy. I got the Hennessy. I put it on the side there. You nearly got me there, OG Billy. You nearly. I'm not that drunk. You nearly got me on the Jim Beam side of the game coming through with the Lewis Cabot Jim Beam. You know what I'm saying? He was in the chat the other day. Big up to Lewis Cabot. Yes, Jim Beam for the stream. Big up. Jim Beam for the stream. Right. Like I said, you're not confused. You fully understand. You fully understand because I knew you lot were going to say you're confused. Everybody fully understand. You know what I mean? Okay. Uh, yeah, people copy success. There ain't nothing wrong with that. He's new in the game. Toronto's new in the game. He's a good guy. He'll learn along the way. He's got to follow something. You know what I mean? He's got to do something. He's got to find some way. So there you go. Okay, let's keep it. Is there? Of course there is. Of course there is. 100%. Someone's proved that. Of course there's a degenerate lane. Of course there is. It's people who just want to come on a live stream who want to see you do degenerate stuff, and they love that. They want to see a train wreck. They want to see all these things. But what you got to remember is this: when you have these kind of people, look at the audience. What's in the chat? Look what's in the chat. When you see people doing degenerate stuff, and I've seen people do some crazy stuff, and not just one particular person. I've seen people do some crazy stuff, from Bjorn to this one to that one to all different streamers outside of Thailand. But I look what's in the chat. Look at the crowd. Just look at the crowd, and you can tell it's just degenerate people. It's not normal people, and most of them are not even. It's just not normal people. It's not because normal people don't associate with normal people can't associate with degenerate stuff. Degenerate people can associate with degenerate stuff and laugh about it and think, oh man, that's hilarious. Yeah, yeah, that's cool. That's cool. That's so cool. But when you are a normal person, you want to smell good, look good, and be the best version of yourself, and you want the best for yourself, and like you think to yourself, what the hell am I watching? What the hell am I sitting down and watching here? What is this all about, bro? Get out of here. Let me just watch something educational. There's millions of YouTube videos to watch. I don't want to see this degenerate stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because next minute I'm going to get used to it. And I'm going to think it's cool. You know what I'm saying? So, what I mean? But they definitely is a lane for it. That's without a doubt. Okay. Okay. I'm at your head. Yeah, you picked the wrong. Oh, okay. Okay. Don't worry about him, mate. He's a troll. Dutch Farang's a troll. Or this is not even Dutch Farang, or it is Dutch Farang. I'm not getting involved in you lot's argument. I mean, don't even bother. You asked a lot of questions. Is there a criminal lane? No. Not on YouTube. There's not a criminal lane on YouTube. There isn't. Because it's a business. And you can't mix business with criminality. You're going to end up going to jail. You understand? You're going to end up going to jail. This is why, I'm not going to jail because, as like like where we're from, you don't play that game where we're from. But you can't do that on YouTube. You understand? You can't do that on YouTube. You can't say, right, okay, right, I've had enough now. These guys are messing with me. I've had enough. And where I'm from, you know how we get down. You know what I'm saying? We know how we get down. You understand? But this is YouTube, so you can't do that. You know what I mean? You can't do that. I'll give you a story and I'll tell you a quick one before we carry on moving. There was a guy up in West London, and this guy kept effing with him, kept effing with him, kept effing with him, and he was in the community, and he was effing with the guy, and they were back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and both of them were both of them were thugs, both of them were real street youths, and everybody knew that the guy kept messing with the guy. And one day the guy just woke up in the middle of the night. The guy just woke up in the middle of the night and sat outside the guy's house. And the guy came out and the guy just light the guy up completely. Light the guy up and left. And the police, they had no evidence to say who it was or anybody was. You know what I mean? See what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. That's how we get down in our where we're from. You understand? It's not like, boy, you ain't gonna make no messing with you all night, mate. You're gonna wake up one day, you're gonna be like, man, you know what, this is it, bro. You know what I mean? And then the guy was still walking around. I saw the guy in a petrol station up in West London the other day. I was like, God damn. I mean, not the other day. It was when I came back from, it was like, God damn. So, because no one, I mean? That's what I'm trying to say. Where we're from, that's where you do your thing. You don't do your thing where a man turn up at your house, you start running up with a hammer, you're doing all kind of stupid stuff. You do it where, boy, you turning up in a dark alley, bro. I'm going to meet you on a dark alley, or I'm going to meet you in the middle of the night where no one's going to see you. I'm going to put a balaclava on and I'm going to take you out the game. You understand? But you can't do that on YouTube. You can't do that on YouTube. So there's not a criminal lane on YouTube, unfortunately. You have to do it the right way. You have to do it the way YouTube says. You either strike their channel and then you send them to jail, or you let the police deal with it. You know what I'm saying? That's what you do. You know what I mean? So there ain't a criminal lane. Not a criminal lane. Right. Yeah. Anyway, let's keep it pumping. You know what I mean? I've seen criminal on YouTube side of the game, criminality. Yeah, I've seen many criminality on YouTube. I've seen many criminalities. That's where it is. Better for you to go down and walk with me, Tim Road, follow then follow Bjorn. I mean, come on, I wouldn't follow Bjorn, and walk with me. Tim is doing a great job. He's a great guy. Without a doubt. Okay, let's keep it pumping. True Boss, what do you think will do the best live streams in Pattaya for Xmas this year? Okay. What do you think will be the best? The bar live stream. The bar live streams will do the best. You know what I'm saying? No doubt. It's going to be the best. It's going to be the bar live streams for Xmas. because people are going to want to see that, because people are going to get drunk, people are merry, people are, and bar live streams will be very popular over the Christmas festive season. People are drunk, people are relaxing, people have their time off, and so that way. Um, you're trying to be funny, but you're trying to be funny, so I'll let you carry on if you're trying to be funny. Okay, you know what I mean? Okay. Right, so yeah, so bar live stream. Let's keep it moving, guys. We're moving slow. Let's keep it moving. You know what I mean? Right. All right, yeah. Number three, 5 point bulletin live stream. Now, this is what we've been lucky with over the last year. We've been very lucky, and I think we've rinsed it. We've run the course. We've rinsed it. We've wore the t-shirt. We've wore it out. You know what I'm saying? We've done everything else, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's time for us to travel. So we had a great run with this. I'm not going to lie to you. We had a great run. We've still got 50, 60 people in the chat. We have a 5 point bulletin. We've been doing it every day with different subjects. It's been great, guys. It's been fun, and you guys like it. You like it more than if I walk around on IRL. If I was walking around IRL right now, I probably wouldn't get super chat. If I was walking around IRL, I probably wouldn't get 50, 60 people in the chat. There'd probably be 30. If I was just right now, if I walked around right now, there'd probably be 30 people in the chat. This is what you got to understand. So 5 point bulletin has been wonderful for us. It's been wonderful, but there is a time on YouTube when you have to step up your game and advance your game, and we have to start traveling. It's been, we had times every day live streaming and talking different subjects. You guys love it, much as you might say this and that. You guys enjoy it. You guys can't wait. You put it in your calendar. There's people who put it in the calendar. 9 o'clock. I know the boss is going to be live. We're going to talk. We're going to talk about this. And we're going to have this subject. And you guys enjoy it. But we rinsed it. We had it. We had fun. We wore it out. We wore the t-shirt. And it's time to travel. It's time to travel. You understand? You know what I mean? Don't hurry. Don't worry, boss. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. I don't worry. Great news. Lima Stream. Oh, Lima Stream is in our community. Let me get it right. Let me. You have to get this one right. You have to get this one right. You have to get it right. And I will word it rightly. In our community, yes, Lima streams are very popular. Because in our community, but you couldn't do it in other communities. I know a number of communities you could never do that. You could never do that. They would be completely disgusted and humiliated the fact that you did that. They wouldn't look at you the same. You probably would lose donors. You probably would lose your bloody channel if you did that. You probably lose your channel. I'm going to be honest with you. If it was other, I know many other genres, and I know a lot of genres that if you did Lima stream, you probably would lose your channel. You not lose your channel, but you would lose your donors. People would be like, I'm not messing with this guy no more. Man, get out of here. What are you doing? They'd be like, what? They'd be like, what? They'd be like, what? Like, what? You're sitting there, you're doing single man side game with a Lima, with you're kissing a boy. They'll be like, they'll be just, it would just be like, nah. I don't support you no more, bro. I'm sorry. I know that. And it's sad to say that, but I'm just telling you the truth. But in our genre, in our live streaming, in the Thailand live streaming genre, it makes a lot of money. It makes a lot of money. It makes as much money as a bar live stream. So I'm not going to lie to you. Limas make money. If you want to make money on live streaming, put a Lima on, you're going to make money. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knows that. It's just how you neutralize it. It's just how you neutralize it and how comfortable you are with it. If it gets to you and it gets under your skin, you're probably going to feel a way about it. And if you feel a way about it, then you won't make money. I probably think that, not mentioning it, that's probably what happened to Ricky Drama. He didn't neutralize it properly. He felt a way about it. He felt bad about it. Or if he did just nurture it and say, well, boy, this is just fun. It's just entertainment. You know what I mean? And kept doing it, he probably would have made a whole bunch of money of it. But, he took it in a way that he slipped up. But, he's not like, you know what I mean? There was a lot of money in the industry. There's a lot of money, no doubt about it. Big Donald Wells drama status. They don't understand IRL, bro. Yes, that's true. That's true. Okay. Uh, See, you're trying to be funny. See, I'm not gonna answer your question because you're trying to be funny. It's what I'm trying to say because you understand what I'm trying to say, but you're trying to twist it. Yeah, you see all that. Then that was a lane which I thought that was good because I've watched him streams. He does good on his delivery streams. You see, that's another lane I never really thought about. I never thought. I always thought driving streams wouldn't do well because I did driving stream on the motorway and it didn't do well. I've seen most people who do delivery streams. I could show you another guy who does deliveries like him. He doesn't really do that well, but Ron does well on them. He does well on his stream. Yeah, 7-Eleven is Ben. That's Ben Newton, by the way. You know it's Ben Newton. I just let him fly today. You know what I'm saying? I mean, okay. Right, let's keep it going down the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Right, right. This is a very, very good. YouTube are gonna love you if you do these streams. If you do live streaming, Thailand news and updates, live streaming, Thailand gonna love YouTube gonna love you. You see, and don't think. If you look at Thai. I can't remember the name there. Tyenja, whatever her name is. He does really well on their live streams. They don't show women. They don't show no women. There's no women there. And they do news updates on Thailand and live stream on that. And there's two of them sitting there. They don't show women. You know what I mean? They're talking about Thailand, talking about updates of news of Thailand and what's going on in Thailand. You can make money off that. Clean, very clean content and very nice. YouTube are going to like that. You know what I mean? This is what we got to understand. YouTube is running away from single man side of the game, putting ladies on stream, and they don't want that kind of content. They're running away from that. They do well. That's what I'm trying to say. So I'm trying to say you've got to respect everybody's lane because this lane does very well. You know what I mean? It's big. It's big at that. These people want to see, and these people give bigger donors. I've seen bigger donors on this lane than I've seen in most of the other lanes. Well, except Lady Bar live stream. But I've seen bigger donors. I've seen people giving 500 and 400, and you know, even the people like Nick Ninham who do updates of Thai live streaming and things like that. He gets massive donors, and he never shows up. I've never seen him show in. I've never seen him do it IRL. Nick Ninham. I've never seen him do it IRL. I've never seen him put ladies on the stream, and he does very well with super chats. I see him getting 500 and 400 super chats and 200 super chats, $200 super chats. So I'm trying to say to you, when people tell me about you have to women, you have to have women, you have to have women. Well, there's people out there who does live streaming, and he does live stream every Saturday. Watch his live stream, 2:00 UK time, and he makes a lot of money. So okay. 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 Right. Okay. Righty-ho. Ty Angel, that's what's his name. Greatest source of information. Right. So there you go. And I've seen them do live streams and they don't show nothing, and they do well with their live streams as well. It's clean. And I see them with all 400, 500, 600 people in their chat. Is what I'm trying to say to you. So you gotta get it right. You gotta get it right. You just gotta respect everybody's lane. That's what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean? Okay, let's see if we can answer some of these questions. It seems like a battle of the tactics for cake. It seems like a battle of tactics for cakes. Man. Everything's a battle for you. You know what I mean? You understand it, but you don't want it. You just learn it and understand. All right, let's get to number one at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel tonight. You understand? You fully understand. All right, T-Ho. Let's get to the best live stream, which is going to be down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Guys, without doubt, the best live stream you're ever going to do is traveling country to country live streaming. That's without a doubt. Because there's people who want to see the world. And if you do it in the right way, you can do very well. I've seen Ayamara, I've seen a few people do it very well if you go from country to country to country and you're showing the country properly, you're making videos, you're making vlogs, and you go in here, you're doing live streaming, you're showing different places. This is probably the best you can do. And you can still interview women. There ain't nothing wrong with interviewing women along the way because I've seen Ayamara interview women along the way. He's going from country to country to country, but he's interviewing women along the way. So you still can interview women. You still, if you want to put women on the stream, I've seen um, what's his name again? I don't see him do much live streaming, checks and effect, but he does do videos, and I've seen Cheap Charlie do it and a few other people as well doing, country to country. And a lot of people do country to country. It's the best live streaming you can do, without a doubt, because you're giving so much value to your channel. You're giving so much value, and people can see different parts. I mean, I couldn't even keep up with Ayamara when he was in Europe. He went one minute he was in Switzerland, next minute he was in Poland, then he was in Romania, then he was in this. And I was like, God damn, I'm confused there. You know what I mean? Every 2 days he was somewhere else, but it was great content, and he had over 1,000 people in his chat because people are interested in seeing different countries and different things. You know what I mean? So different streams. Is People are interested in seeing different streams and different times. So number one, traveling from country to country, live streaming is definitely number one streaming you can do, and you can always get super chats along the way, and you can, like I said, you can do things to spice up your live stream. I'm not saying you don't have to have women. Don't get it twisted, because I know most of you understand what I'm trying to say. What I'm just saying to you is that don't think that you just have to have a woman on your stream to make your channel work. There is a big crowds out there. There's a lot of people out there who just want to see the world, and they don't want nothing to do with no mongering. They don't want nothing to do with no single man side of the game. They don't want nothing to do with that. They just want to see the world, and they want to see some great things. You know what I mean? That costs a lot, but when you move a lot, it costs too much. Well, it does cost. Every YouTube is costly. YouTube is not cheap. It never was designed to be cheap. You know what I mean? It's not in this day and age. It's never gonna be cheap. But if you're making a lot of money and you are got the energy and you're young, you can do some great things doing country to country live streaming, and you know what I mean, and pumping it through. You know what I mean? You can do it. So that is number one. Country has 3 to 5 views. I've never heard of that channel before. I will check that channel. What you say there? And if he does go from country to country and he only has few views, well then you got a problem with your channel. There's a problem. You're not advertising yourself enough. You're in a community then. Yeah, that's what the answer is. You're not in a community. He needs to find a community what he's in. I mean, you got to find a community and you got to find your way. I know a YouTuber. It used to happen to him, even not too long ago. That it was getting these kind of views, and he's picking himself up now. But I'm just saying, I know a YouTuber in this community who was having a tough time like that. But then you got to find your way. It doesn't always happen just all at once. You know what I mean? But then you got to understand that you got to find your way. You got to find your way. I subscribed to him. I didn't know his channel. There you go, 36. But how long has he been in the game for though? How long has he been? How much subscribers has he got? He's 700. He's 700 and something subscribers, bro. He ain't even monetized. What are you telling me, bro? He ain't even monetized. He's in the beginning of his game. You know what I'm saying? He's 700 and something subscribers. You're telling me about a baby YouTuber. You know what I'm saying? So there you go. You're not telling me about. You tell me about a YouTuber, which is he's going to gather momentum. It's like a snowball effect. It's a snowball effect. And you get. So if you're talking someone with 700,000, 700 subscribers, I mean, of course, it's going to be difficult to find your momentum. Okay, okay, if you want to answer that question, I can. Long or short story, what is the direction of the CFI movement? the direction of the CRFI movement is to travel this year, and to do a lot of traveling in the summertime next year. And we are a single man's travel channel, so we are going to work on getting some beautiful ladies around us on the channel, whether it's on a StreamYard or go somewhere else or show you that. But it's not going to be, what I'm trying to say to you is that, and we are going to do IRL, we're going to mix all three of them. I don't know if I'm going to do a bar live stream. I don't know if it's for me, but we're going to be doing something. You know what I mean? Without a doubt. You know what I mean? So there you go. You know what I mean? There you go. That's the direction of the channel we're going in. We are single man. We are a single man's side of the game travel channel, but we're not. We're not a fully. We also have to do education. We also do IRL. We also, you can play. You have a choice to play with it, whatever way you want to play with it. And we're going to play with it different way, but we're going to travel. We need to travel. We need to travel. That's the most important thing. You know what I mean? Bar live streams are risky. Yeah, desktop streams and a few IRL per day are good enough. Well, I agree. I agree with that. Now you're talking sense. Mix up the two. Mix it all up. Mix it. You got to mix it, because you can't just do, if you're doing IRL and you're doing that and you're doing this, and that way you're getting an audience for the daytime, you're getting an audience from the nighttime, you're getting an audience from here, and you're mixing it. But you've got to be able to mix it. You understand? Because people will get bored. And, so there you go. The direction is a circle. My direction is not circle. Oh, you're having fun. So my direction. We've done great with the channel, but it's time for us to improve the channel. That's all it is. We have to improve the channel. We definitely have to improve our channel now. You know what I mean? We can't. We definitely have to improve the channel. So there you go. You know what I mean? Yes, sir. Down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel tonight. Yeah. So traveling from country to country is definitely going to be number one. So we're going to get into talking about everything and anything that goes down. It's not going to be a very long live stream tonight, because I'm only going to do a couple hours just to have a little touch base. And we're going to talk about everything and anything that goes down in the Thailand community, and keep the super chats flowing. And let's keep pumping through down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel tonight. What is a good idea, in your opinion, that produces passive income? Good video. That's a hard one. That's a hard one, because when it comes to making videos, I could say, okay, just record every food you make. Every food you make, put it up and make a food channel. Just make a food channel. You eat every day. It ain't gonna cost you. Just do. This is my food every day. Food channel. and keep pumping through with a food channel. Keep pumping it out. But every time you eat, I don't care what you eat. This is what I ate today. Keep pumping through. When it comes to making videos, money off videos, you need to get at least 100 videos under your belt first to see what's going down. Let's not fool ourselves. Some people can get something. If you're a pretty lady and you're beautiful, and you could probably put out bloody some 20 great videos, and boy, you're banging. You got 50,000 subscribers, but you're not. So you're a man. So you're gonna have to do the work, and the work decides you have to do like 100 videos of anything you're gonna do. Whatever lane you go down, you have to do 100 videos, and then you can see where you're going wrong, see where you're going right, see what works, and find the lane what works. And when you find what works, you double down and you stick to it. I would try the food lane, see if the food thing works. But you need a whole new channel for that. Don't mix your live streaming channel with your video channel. It's not going to work. Video channel, live streaming channel, not going to work. Okay. You know what I mean? Okay. Video, like I said, we know already when you have a video live streaming channel, YouTube put you in a category of live streaming. It's a gamers channel, and you put into a certain category, and you're not going to get no views. You're going to destroy your channel. This is why big YouTubers don't go live, because it destroys your channel. So you're going to have the choice. You're going to be a YouTuber with a video, or you're going to be a live streamer. And if you're going to be a live streamer, you can keep it separate. Keep your live streaming channel one way and put videos up on there, and keep your live streaming channel a live stream. This is the reason why, when I learned all this, is why I changed my name of my channel to Club Fillers Inc. Live. And then I got Club Fillers Inc. And then I got Club Fillers Inc. Food. This is why I changed all three, because I understood about it, learned and understood, oh shit. Well, because I kept saying to myself, why am I not getting the momentum like other people get on their channel? Because of live stream, this channel's already dead in the water. It's already live. It's a live streaming money pot. Anything else, I don't think I'm ever going to be a vlogger's live streaming pot. You know what I mean? I saw that. This is signs of the times. Big up to them. I like both of them. I like Dan the Man, and I saw like Keys one. It's signs of the times, and I saw it on their face too. It's signs of the times. Donors are down. Donors are down across the whole board, the whole of the Richter scale, and that's everywhere. Donors are completely down. We're going for a recession. So I saw that, but there's still good guys. I like it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. I'm down just £1,500 in 3 months. Should I postpone or keep it double? Should I postpone or I don't know if you're trolling. I don't know if you're trolling. I think you're kind of trolling, to be more on. I don't think you lost 3,000 and you lost this money. I think you're trying. People do all these things for excitement and all these kind of things. I think you got your money and you're doing your thing. I understand you and Toronto. You got a new channel. You're trying to get some excitement going on. So I can't really buy into it. But I think you're just having fun. So I mean, 100%, 100%. Yeah, they didn't look happy. They weren't happy. Of course, they're not going to be happy because the donors are down. The donors are down. They don't understand the donors are down. And I could have told them that. And it's going to go down even further. Next year, the next month, December, January. Watch when January comes. Just watch. YouTube's not easy at all. It's not an easy road. You have to put, for the effort that you put in YouTube, and what the results you get, you think to yourself, God damn, if I go and do a bloody 9-to-5 job in a bloody warehouse, I'll probably make more money than this. You know what I mean? It's not an easy game. That's why there's so much, there's so much to it. Okay. Yeah, so like I said, so you gotta understand that you gotta understand what you're doing and know what you're doing. And like I said, and just basically double down on what works for you. But don't disrespect what anybody else works for them. Never do that. No, I never do that. That's what works for you. You know what I mean? It's hard. It's a tough game, and you can run into, like us. I've run into, I've run into the point where I'm like, God damn, how the hell? I think to myself on my channel, how the hell did I last so long? I'm at the end of the year. How did I last so long? Because people should have up to the left a long time ago and said, man, this guy is doing 5 point bulletins, and I want him to travel. I want him to go somewhere else. So but we're still here. So it's a tough game. Okay, he's not going to postpone. He's there. He's going to be there. He's going to be there. Ron's going. He's just trolling. Ron's going. I understand you. I understand Toronto. I understand you guys are trying to get your channel off on the play running, and you're trying to make excitement going on. I get it. The beginning stages, you make mistakes along the way. You'll have to learn it your way. You know what I'm saying? I learned the hard way, I suppose. So everybody's gonna have to learn some way. It's not easy. I'm living in my car now, delivering 24 hours to 12 days. See, you're having fun. You're having fun. So, as I said to you, where be more, and I don't really care what a man does for slack as long as you're making money. That's the most important thing. Because I'm a boss, and I say, boy, I don't put down someone else. I don't care if you're a damn delivery pizza. I don't care if people put me down for putting 100% effort in my YouTube channel. People put me down and think that I'm not working, and it's damn hard work. It's focusness, hard work, dedication, turning up every day, getting the right things going on, staying in my lane, keeping focus, keeping the chat going, thinking about, revenue and things like that. And, it's tough. It's a tough game, YouTube. And people put me down, tell me back, go and get a job. Like, goddamn, like, man, it's tough. But, I don't put down no one. I just respect everybody. Broke is not exciting. Broke is not exciting. No, broke is not. Broke is hell. Broke is hell. Broke is childish. That's the word I should say. Broke is childish. Broke is childish. That's what the word you should say. Broke is childish because if you're broke, you got to double up your hustle and triple up your hustle and do something and spin on top of your head. As long as you're working towards something and you're doing something, but there's a difference between just being. I know people. I'll give you an example. When I went to Thailand, there's a guy in my neighborhood in Tottenham. He lives with his mum. He lives with his mum. He used to borrow money from his mum. He used to borrow his mum's car, and he was like bloody 38. I was like, God damn, bro, this guy 38. You better get on with it. When I came back from Thailand, I called him up and said, "Where you up to?" So where you at, man? Because I'm thinking, 7 years have gone by. This guy's probably moved on, got family, kids, and everything. He was in exactly the same position, exactly borrowing his money from his mum, exactly borrowing his mum's car, and he's still there now at 50 odd. So he's being broke and he's being childish. He's being broke when you're not even trying to advance and better yourself. And there's some people just sit down there and just go, that's why when people say to me, I said to myself, boy, I'm not lazy. I'm not lazy. I put 100% effort to what I'm doing, and then I move on to my next subject. You know what I mean? I'm not a jack of all trades and a master of none. I put 100% effort in what I'm doing. I work and work and work and work and work. And then I see what happens at the end of the year. And then I go on to another thing, but I keep that going. And that's how you build up four different businesses. You build up that business, you keep that flowing, and then you go on to the next business now. Like next year, we're going to do a new business, but we're still going to keep the YouTube channel going. And then and then the next year, you do another business, you keep bumping through. So it's not about laziness. I've got a program, but boy, people are not going to understand on YouTube. They're just gonna criticize. You know what I mean? Living very cheap is easy. Just can't do any alcoholism. Yeah, I mean, if you're in Southeast Asia, it's really good to enjoy streaming, and of course, you can't do it for money. It's really good to enjoy streaming because you can't do it for the money. It's good. I mean, no, you can do it for money. You can do it for money. You can do it for the money, but you gotta. You gotta understand it's a. I'll get to that subject in a minute. Yeah, yeah. I mean, you can do like where you are in Cambodia, or you're in Thailand, or in Southeast Asia. You can live dirt cheap. Just gotta run away from women and alcohol. But then it gets boring. I mean, if I was in Asia and I was in Cambodia, I'd be going to go get myself that like what thing he had. What's his name had Jonathan North. He had an apartment for $250 for the month. I'll be getting myself $150, $250, hampering down, get some food, get a rice cooker, get some food, chill out, find myself a girl somewhere, and do my thing. But you might find that boring. You want to live on the edge. I can't do that. I'm too old for that. Brokey. He called Brokey. Yeah, Tate. I mean, Tate is a bit. I don't even think we're allowed to say that. We're not even allowed to say that word on the channel. They want to start demonetizing your video. You're not allowed to say he's banned so much. You're not even allowed to say the word. But that guy, he's a bit of extreme. He is. I mean, he's a bit of extreme, be more, but he's fine. I like him, but he's extreme. He is extreme. You really got to enjoy streaming because you can't do it for the money. You can do it for the money, but the thing about it is, like, I understand what you're saying, but you got to understand that you got to treat it as a business, not as a 1 day income, not as a hustle. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You got to do it as a business, not a hustle. Because if you think it as a hustle, you're going to think like, oh man, I only made 15 quid today. Oh, I could have did loads of other things with my time instead of messing about with 15 quid. Oh, I'm only made. But if you think it as a business, you say like if you say you open up a sweet shop. Today you might sell 2 chocolates. You might sell 2 or 3 chocolates the next day. But then by the end of the weekend, by the end of the week, you sold half your shop out. So you it's a business. So you have to wait. You don't just say, boy, today, and then that's it. You wait. You keep pumping, you keep pumping, you keep pumping. So boom, hit the diamonds and the diamonds come out. So if there ain't nothing wrong with doing it for money because most people do it for money. Most people who are doing live streaming are doing it for money. Trust me. And the person who's not doing it for money, they just don't know how to make the money from it. That's all it is. They just don't know how. They just ain't got a formula. They haven't found their formula how to make the money. But deep down, most people want to do it to make money. But they just don't know how to make the formula, how to make money. So they make that excuse and say, oh, this is just a hobby to me. Oh, I just got another job and I just do this. And I'm not really, but deep down, they're doing every last thing to try and copy the boss. I think Barry's telling Ron how to make money. I don't tell no one how to make money. I don't tell no one how to make money. I don't need to. As long as you have the right mindset, you can be successful. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You depend. Yeah, but I personally think that YouTube can't be your main source of income unless you are established. Let me put it like that. Unless you are established. Because if you're not, because sometimes at the end of the month, I look at my statement like, God damn, what the hell went wrong? I mean, it didn't happen the last few months, but, some months I do look at my statement and I think, what the hell? You know what I mean? Okay. The only problem is when other people don't recognize all their hard. Well, they're never gonna. Well, they're never gonna, because people are out here. People are out here to people are out here to discourage what you're doing. They make you feel bad about revolutionizing the world. Anything which is not a normal 9 to 5 job, they see you as a loser. They say, "Why you don't go and get a job?" Look what they say to me. I'm a boss. They tell me go and get a job. I've got a website. I've got a clothes line. I've got a handle domain. I've got Facebook. I've got a whole brand, and I'm pushing towards my YouTube channel, and I'm pushing towards more things. You understand? And they're still going and tell me, "Oh, well, you don't go get a job. Go and get a job." They're bullying. So they want to bully you into trying, and then they say you're the bully. But they're bullying you because they want you to. They're trying to tell you, what you're doing is not it's unorthodox the way we think you should make money. And if we all thought like that, then we wouldn't be living in a new tech world. We're living in a new tech world now. We would never have WhatsApp. We'd never have Uber. We would be doing the same thing we would be doing before. We'd never have smartphones. Can you imagine a life without smartphones right now? So, definitely am a boss. I definitely am a boss. I am. I got every attributes of a boss. I'm a boss. You know what I mean? I'm not going to say that on here. You don't say that on here, YouTube. When you become a when you become a big enough YouTuber, well, no, sorry, sorry, let me rewind my words. When you start making money on YouTube, be more on properly. You best not to tell these trolls. They'll have you up. They'll tear you to pieces. They'll laugh. They got just don't give them no ammunition to fire at you. You know what I mean? They'll turn around and say, "Oh, you only made this much money 1 month. Can you imagine? This guy worked 2 months and only made this much money." You know what I mean? And then on the flip side of it, they'll say, "Oh, I don't really believe." Unless they lived for it, like I mean, when they lived for my £1,500 in one day, but unless they live for it, you know what I mean. I don't believe he made bloody. You could say like Tom's salary. I could like to see Broke Frank's salary. I'd like to see his at the end of the month, 10 grand. And people say, I don't believe he made 10 grand. He never made 10 grand. you know. I mean, so yeah, whatever way you do it, don't give them the ammunition to fire at you because they're gonna fire. They're gonna fire. You know what I mean? Brazil was tough, but I wasn't where I live streaming. Brazil was tough. Brazil was tough. Yeah, Brazil was tough. Brazil was tough, man. Mm. Yeah, like yeah, YouTube. YouTube is YouTube. You have to be you have to be very thick-skinned, and you've got to be very careful of what you say and how much ammunition you give the trolls to work with, because they're gonna work with it. And they're gonna, I mean, I would say be more honest, thick skin, so he can deal with it when it comes to, he can deal with it because he knows about all the trolling and everything else. He can deal with it. Some people couldn't deal with it. Some people couldn't deal with the way they talked about his girlfriend. They're gonna talk about your girlfriend. They're gonna say things. They're gonna do this. They're gonna be rude. They're gonna optimistic. You know what I mean? And you got to take all that and know it's just trolling. But some people can't. So I've had many girls who can't take it. I mean, as many girls who's left my channel because they can't, they come up in the channel and someone's saying some nonsense and they get upset and they run away. You know what I mean? I've had that because women work with estrogen, men work with testosterone. So all it is with men, they just got egos. With women, they take it personal. You tell them, boy, you're only a 5 out of 10. You're not even all that. She's this or she does this or she's gonna take that personal, man. Like, God damn, he said that to me. I can't believe he said that to me, and they don't understand his trolls. Just trolls. You know what I mean? Okay. Yeah, I was in awe in Brazil. I was in awe of the whole country, and I was amazed. I was having the time of my life, and I won't lie. And I was just my time, and I was drinking. When I came back, you could see the videos, but I was just not interested in live streaming. I had no interest at all in live streaming. I see you there, Paul, coming through. Vaping Man coming through at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Good to see you there, Vaping Man coming through at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You're doing it your way, the right way. That's correct, though. Do it his way. That's the way he's supposed to be as a choice. He's doing it the way he wants to do it, and he's doing good. He made 500. I see he made. I came in B more on stream, and it was funny because I said I came in B more on stream, and he was at the bar, and there was two girls there, and and the girls like, oh, none of you guys are super chat. None of you guys are no super chat. And I said to myself, just watch this, watch this, just watch this. So I threw a £10 super chat, and I just knew it happens every time. Every time. I could do it in any chat. Any chat was got super chats were big guys. I threw a £10 super chat, and that was it. That was it. It was like, oh, no, no, no. Who's Barry the Boss? Big Pinky start coming, and I know he must have made Pinky start coming. No way that Barry the Boss can be throwing super chats. And the boy, I'm gonna. I mean, the next minute he was up. I seen him make £500, $500 in one day. That's miraculous. That's success, as far as I'm concerned. There's people who don't make £500 in a week. So if you can make $500 in one live stream, you got success. You just got to bill on that success. That's all. He's got success. You can always say to yourself, "Boy, I made $500 in one day on my live streaming." And you can say, "Oh, I'm not doing it for the money," but then, boy, you're gonna soon want to do it for the money after that. You know what I mean? Boys, what reason for the season? Well, Barry, was the reason for the season? I mean, okay, uh, okay, yeah. I mean, it's YouTube's a tough game, bro. Whatever way you want to look at it, whatever way you look at it. But we went through the C19, and we went through everything else, and we're still here. So you just got to go through what happens next year. What's going to happen next year? And there'll be new YouTubers coming up now. There's new YouTubers and everybody's. If everybody, like I said, look, it's like this, and I have to make this one clear because people do get this one confused. I never really care about time slots, right? But what I say to you is this: wouldn't it be better if some person live streamed in the daytime? Like for example, Broke Farang live streamed about 7 o'clock in the morning, and he does well. Someone else, um, Jonathan North live stream or maybe Ben live stream at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So and then someone else live stream about 4 o'clock. And then someone else I live stream at 9 o'clock. And when I made that organization about stay in your lane, a lot of people thought I was trying to tell people to live stream. All I was trying to say, it just makes more logical sense than everybody trying to tear down and then it's a fight. Because if everybody tears down one live streaming lane or everybody's jumping on top of someone else's live stream, it's a fight. The trolls are going to have fun. They're going to be like, yeah, let me run from this chat, and this one's getting super chats, and that one's getting super. Leave that for the trolls who want to have fun like that. And he's getting more super chats than you, and it's just child games, just childish games. It shouldn't be like that. It should be everybody winning. And what Trouty said, there's enough cake for everybody to win. But you just got to win in your lane. Don't try and, as soon as he goes live, I mean, I've had it to me before. As soon as I go live, let me push the live button. As soon as he go live, I'm going to push the live. You see, you're not fine. You're not fine in your lane. What you're trying to do is you're trying to steal cake, and then it becomes a cake war, and then they're warring with this one, and that one's warring against this one, and I'm going to try and destroy his one. Why? What? I mean, it's a mess, isn't it? It's a mess. It's no one staying in their lane. It shouldn't be like that. And I think I've made that point when I made that point where everybody be in their lane and everybody's cool, and it became cool. You know what I'm saying? So but that's the way it is. Too many lions, not enough meat. You know what I mean? Should be viewers' choice. Should be the viewers' choice. Should be viewers' choice. No, no, it shouldn't really be like that. It should be a little bit more organized. And I think it's become organized. I think I made it organized when I said stay in your lane and everybody choose their lane. And I think that one word made it organized, where everybody was more organized. You know what I mean? And I think it became better because people started thinking, all right, well, you know what, you're right. I'm out of lane here, you know what I mean? Because before there was people running up and down people's chats, spamming down the chat. Yeah, I'm gonna go live now. I'm gonna go live now, and then grabbing all their thing in and jumping over to their lane, and then that's wild, wild west, bro. That's not business. You don't do that. You don't do that. You don't go. You're out of lane. You're out of control. You're trying to steal cake. You're trying to steal. It's just madness. It shouldn't be like that. It's just a little bit more organization. Everybody do their thing at different times of the day. Choose your lane, choose your style. And another thing about you feel more proud about yourself. If you found a lane and you built your own cake, you should feel more proud. You feel like, I did this myself. There's a little bit of pride. You've got to have a little bit of pride about what you do. You feel like, I built this myself. I did it myself. I built it. I did it my way. And so there's nothing wrong with copying a person. There's nothing wrong with people copy success. But, I mean? You don't have to say, I had to steal this. I had to go and steal it. I had to go and steal it from the boss to go and win. You know what I'm saying? I had to steal it. Yeah. I went down there. You know what? I went to his table and go grab the cake and I won. I stole the cake. And now I'm winning. There's no pride in that, bro. There's no pride in that. It's pride in saying, I built my own cake, I got my recipe, I found my cake, I made my cake, and now I'm sitting at the table eating my cake, what I made with my style. That's pride. That's pride. That's pride. But there's nothing wrong with using lyrics or anything else but cake. It shouldn't be like that. That's what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean? There you go. Uh, You see, that's what I'm trying to say, because you just don't get it. I could talk to them blue in the face, keep trolling, because you get it, but you don't want to say it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It worked already. It's working now. It's worked already. It's working now, and it worked all year. It's worked already, and it's been much better, and it's much cleaner. It's working already. It's working already. You don't tell me it hasn't worked because it worked already. That one word made it work. Stay in your lane. That one word, because when people do things like going running down to people's chats, yeah, Tom's live. Let me run down. Yeah, I'm running. How you doing? My name's Barry the Boss. My name's Barry the Boss. You know I'm going live now. Go on. You know that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous because all the owner's going to do is time you out or put you on the battle list because that's rude. That's like saying I'm going to open up a party. You know what I'm saying? And then and the party's popping. My party's popping. I'm going to say, oh, you close down your party. I'm going to open up a party. Come to my party. That's unorganized. That's what it was like when I first got in this live streaming game. And when I said stay in the lane, now it's this year has been everybody's in their lane. Everybody's in their lane. Everybody doesn't even want to trip over each other. They just want to stay in their lane and find their lane and do them. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that now. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. It does work. It does work. It does work. It's working now. It's working now. The only person that doesn't do that is you. You know what I'm saying? It's working now. You know what I mean? It's working right now. The only person who don't do it is you. Because you, as I said to you, that's what I'm saying. You have no personal control. You have no, you need to get some pride about what you're doing. You know what I mean? I mean, if you, that doesn't mean that means because you need money, that means you have to steal it. Yeah, because you need money, you have to steal it. Because you need money, you can't make your own cake then. That means because you need money, you need your own cake. That's what you're trying. So you're saying, oh, we need money. So Tom or Barry has built up his cake. So let me just go there and go grab some cake. Yeah, let me go and steal that from his table. Yeah, and go run to my because I need money. There's no pride in that, bro. You go, you need money. You go and get your dough. You go get your paper. You get it together. You find your lane. You build your cake and say, this is my cake, and I feel good that I made this cake myself. I didn't need to steal it. I didn't need to steal anything. You understand? I'm not saying nothing like you can use the lyrics, you can use the style. Everybody uses lyrics. I use Tom's lyrics, big up. I use other people's lyrics. I use everybody. There's nothing wrong with that, but gonna go and jump over cake. And that was crazy when I first came in this channel. I was like, God damn. I was like, God damn, this is wild, wild west. I'm going to have to control this. This is going crazy and it's controlled now. This is crazy. I had bloody loads of people used to do it to me. What's up, Pattaya? This one, that one. Come in my channel, I'm spamming down channel, and they run open up a live stream. It's wild, wild west. This has to be controlled. But they don't do it now because all the chat's going to say, stay in your lane, bro. Stay in your lane. You're out of lane. And that's it. You know what I'm saying? So it's controlled. So, you know what I mean? I don't care. You're just making excuses. I'm not going to answer no more questions. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Tom don't. Lunchtime Steve not don't. Tom does live streaming at 7 o'clock in the morning. Tom does live stream. And the thing about the funny thing about it, well, 1 o'clock in the afternoon when I first started my daytime stream, there was nobody live streaming. I was like, where's everybody? How come there's nobody here? It's at 1 o'clock. How come there's nobody here? It's only now when I started doing it now everybody was doing 1 o'clock. You understand? I was like, where's everybody? 1 o'clock, where's everybody? I said that to everybody in my chat. I was like, where's everybody? It was 1 o'clock in the daytime. Look, you got a free space here. Where's everybody? No one's around. And when I started doing it, but Tom don't even live stream. Tom does 7 o'clock in the morning. He does very well. I never pinched Tom's live stream. I wouldn't disrespect Tom like that. I wouldn't disrespect Charlie. I wouldn't disrespect Tom. I don't even take their moderators. They come over and super chat me. You think if it was anybody else and they had and them guys got some great super chat. They got major super chatters. I mean, they got massive donors. If it was anybody else, they'll be modding their bloody donors like there's no tomorrow. They'll be like, man, I'm grabbing that one, man. I'm going to steal that one. I'm going to steal this one. You know what I mean? Me, I just like, man, you know what? You're somebody else's donor, and I'm trying to just back off. I'll be happy for you to donate to me. I'm cool because this is a business because everybody can't donate at the same time. But me start modding you up and put you on my team and making you a pillar. You know what I'm saying? People, it's ridiculous. It's crazy. You know what I mean? You got people like Honeycomb who don't even talk to me, who goes over to, I want to go come running around here. I want to get Keith Jenkins on my channel and get made Keith Jenkins a pillar and mod him up. He's a pillar on my channel. There's no pride in that, man. There's no pride in that, bro. You get some pride about yourself. Build your channel up. Find your lane. Find your cake. Find your figure. You can use everybody's lyrics. So you can use everybody's style. That's cool. But don't steal, man. Don't steal. It's not good to steal, bro. It's not good to steal. It's not good to steal. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's not good to steal. Okay, you know what I mean? Okay. Yeah, you see, that's what I'm trying to say. That's why you don't get no respect. Obviously, it's every man for themselves. But with that kind of attitude, you don't have no respect because people are not going to respect you like that. You understand? People are going to say, nah. Because you notice that other people don't want you in their channel. It's only a few people you can go in a few channels because people don't want you there because they're like, this, you ain't going to learn. You know, people don't want you there. That's what I'm trying to say. Because you listen, but you don't learn. You need to learn, bro. You know what I mean? You need to learn. When you're building up anything, you're building up yourself. And everybody copies success. There's nothing wrong with copying anybody. I've copied people, but there's a difference between when it comes to someone's cake. Don't do that. That's different. That's different. If you're copying and you're thinking, that's cool. But don't just I'm gonna see. You know that's not good because it's not really gonna get you anywhere anyway. You know what I mean? It's better to just when you have them kind of natures about you, when you have that nature about you, it's not very good. It's better to give in life than to receive. It's better to give than to receive. It's better to be a great person and say, okay, you know what? It doesn't matter if I make £5 today or £10. At least I made it in my way and I did it mine. I didn't have to steal it. You know what I mean? That's just the way I look at it. You know what I mean? There is no difference between going down a shop and stealing a chocolate or stealing something else than coming to the channel and start doing them kind of things. Just because you think, oh, it's every man for themselves. This is wild, wild west. I don't care. That's a horrible way of living, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's not a nice way of living, my man. It's not salesman tactics. That's criminal tactics, bro. That's criminal tactics. That's not salesman tactics. If you're a salesman, you would sell yourself in a normal kind of way, and you'd be able to find clients your own self, and find you be proud that you built your own clients of your own self. That's stealing tactics. That's what that is. That's theft. You're nothing better than a thief. And when you got that kind of thieving mind inside you, you're not going to grow because God don't bless mess. And people with that kind of mindset don't grow. Your heart's got to be good. You're not going to win unless you're right within. You got to wish the best for everybody else. It's better to give than to receive. You understand? And you got to understand that, man. You know what I'm saying? Understand that. Salesman tactics. Oh, you're talking about me. Oh, you're talking about me. It's no salesman tactics. It's just I just came into the live streaming game and and people call me a boss and whatever it is, and boss of the community, and I just do it and I'll try and implement things to make it more run better. And I even go over to super chat people. I super chat everybody. I don't do it for clout. I don't need clout. I don't do it for cake because I have my own cake, but I do it to say, you know what? Here's a little super chat. I know what you're doing. I know super chats are down right now. I ain't got much money, but here's a fiver, here's a tenner, and I keep pushing. You understand? That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to be just spreading love and saying, look, man, I know things are a little bit tough right now, but all I can do is give you a little bit of implement there, and then I'm moving on. You understand? I don't need you to even drop my link. I don't need clout. I don't need no more clout. I don't need no more cake. I don't need your donors. You know what I mean? All I'm trying to say to you is that I'm doing it because I want you to win. That's the way it's supposed to be. You're supposed to be spreading love. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Okay. 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 Yeah. Well, I don't really want to live in your environment, bro. I don't want to live there because if I've got to steal anything to be successful, I don't want to have it. That's just the difference. Everything what's around me, I ain't steal it. I work for it, and I put myself in a position of power to get it. So if I got to steal it, then I don't want it. This is bad karma. You understand? I want to work for it. And you put yourself in a position of power. Everything is about putting yourself in a position that people give you donors and people support you. Well, hey, I'm more happy for that. I'm well happy for donors. Bring me more donors, more donors. People like me. I like myself. More donors. Let's get the till open. Let's get it flowing. Because I'm a sweet shop and I'm waiting on people to do it. But I'm not going to run down to your sweet shop and say, man, let me see if I can grab half the shop and run it and then put it in my shop and then sell it. You know what I'm saying? That's, I can't do that, bro. I'm sorry, I can't do that. I ain't got, I'm a man of principles. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'm not saying you stole my cake. I'm just giving you a scenario of people. I'm just giving you a scenario that, you know what I mean? A scenario. I mean, I'm not saying you stole your cake. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? I'm just giving you a scenario in general. I'm just giving you a scenario, you know? Where we at? You know what I'm saying? So that's the way I feel about it, and that's the way we're gonna leave it. We had fun today at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. I wanted to get something off my chest, and I think I have. And we made ourselves clear. We had enough chit chats, and we made ourselves clear. Something I want to get off my chest. And when I get it off my chest, and it was good. We had a good little live stream, good little chat hangout. We had a couple of Hennessy shots. We had a good laugh in the chat. We had a good little, we pumped it through, and it was good. You know what I mean? And we had a little chit chat here and there. Oh man, I can't remember. I can't believe I didn't take my last Hennessy shot. Who sent the last donor for the last? Whoever sent the last donor for the last Hennessy shot. There's my Hennessy shot side of the game coming true at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. We have some Hennessy shot. I get my nightcap. I go to bed. I make my live stream. I've been making my live streams the night before now. You know what I mean? And my subject for tomorrow. I get myself ready. I've been sleeping well. I've been resting a lot. I've been eating well. I had some nice rice, chicken, food. Life is good. I'm pushing forward. You know what I mean? And let's keep going. All my bills are paid. Life is good. We just got to get traveling. Big up. That's all I got to say. I'm out of energy. See you guys tomorrow night. Barry the Boss is signing off.